If you sell anything these days and you are not taking advantage of how you do it, you are leaving a ton of money on the table, and here's why. I share all the time about how important it is to have really dialed in operations. And the reason for that is because better operations and better execution will help you sell more and can help you sell a lot more. Too many people get sidetracked just by their product and exactly what it does, and we spend all kinds of money making that feel premium or say that it has better ingredients, but then we pair that with lackluster execution. And think about the confusion that causes for the customer. This is really great and this kind of sucks. How do they feel about that experience end to end? Here's a really cool example showing exactly why your operations are so important these days. A new study by Obi looked at the price of Lyft, Uber, and Waymo to understand which one is actually cheaper to use. Out of the gate, you're probably thinking, ooh, Waymo must be the cheapest because, well, there's no driver, there's no one to pay, so it's going to be the least expensive. You would be completely wrong. Waymo was actually the most expensive ride of the three providers. So what's really happening here? Is it that Waymo has too much tech and they're still just too expensive and they're trying to bring the cost down? Or have they realized something and are pricing their product appropriately? I think that it has a lot to do with the fact that they are starting to understand very quickly that a driverless taxi is a premium service and it is a better experience. And I don't mean to put down anyone doing Uber or Lyft as a driver, but the reality is I don't think you can find anybody that hasn't had a sketchy Uber ride. By offering customers the certainty of knowing exactly what the ride is going to be like, exactly the type of experience they're going to have, and the fact that they are going to provide more safety and comfort for those drivers, Waymo understands that their operational execution of that ride is a better experience and they are pricing properly for it. So what do you think? Would you actually pay more for a robo-taxi than you would for a driver because of the fact that you know exactly the experience you're going to get each and every time that you step into the car? So think about that with your product, is that it can be premium and beautiful and super high quality, but if you're shipping it in brown boxes, if you're shipping it in a basic packaging, if you're shipping it with a terrible carrier that will throw it across the lawn, people will understand that to be part of your experience and they incorporate that into your brand. These days in 2025, better operational execution is like taking candy from a baby. Literally everybody sucks and you can make a much bigger impression on your customers with really small efforts and drive way more dollars to your bottom line than your competitors just because of the fact that you do a little bit extra.